Sassy People. Good morning. Welcome to Mature Sass and happy Mask Monday. My name is Linda. My channel is about having fun with style and fashion, but you're going to find some nails sprinkled in sometime along with Mask Monday. Now, Mask Monday is a bunch of us ladies, and if you put in hashtag Mask Monday Ladies in the search bar, you're going to see a bunch of us come trickling down. So go check everybody else out. Well, not everybody. Well, if you have time on your hands, everybody else too. Today's mask is one that Tasia and Tanya gave me. I think it was for a birthday, but it's by Freeman. I'll pop it up on the screen right there. Got out my little magnifier. You know what? I have a doctor's appointment on the 12th, I think it is. So, you guys know I'm going to want new glasses, right? I just change up, but I need to really be intentional and keep the frames for a long time. So, tell me what kind of frames you think would be best. I was thinking something like it. Let me get the mask going. You know how I am. I start talking to you all and I lose track. It's Freeman Feeling Beautiful, Rejuvenating Cucumber, and Pink Salt. This is a clay mask, and it instantly detoxes, clears your pores, and renews the skin. Let's see how many minutes here. Leave on for 10 to 15 minutes. Wash with warm water. All right, so let's get started here. How was everybody's Easter? I hope it was wonderful. I remember it now. I think I even did it on Mask Monday. Kind of look like the Green Hulk. That cucumber really smells good. And you know what is so funny about cucumbers? I love the smell of them. I love them as pickles, but I don't like just eating regular cucumbers raw and in salad. Isn't that strange? I love a good pickle though. All kinds of dills. What are they? Those little midgets, relish. I love all kind of pickles. That has nothing to do with Mask Monday, does it? But you know what? I'm going to try something a little different today and see what you think about it. Because I'm just sitting here like yakking for, 20 minutes. And let me know if that's what you want me to still do, or if you want me to veer off into some other things while the mask is masking. So let's see what happened. My fashion show with Talbots. Thank you all so much for your beautiful compliments and comments. I really felt special and appreciated it. And I got a gift card from Talbots, but I'm trying to save it. You know how I am. I want to save it. Probably I won't spend it until my birthday month, where you get an additional 15% off, plus like all the stuff they have now will be on a massive clearance, because I'm trying my best not to buy anything. But yeah, I got a gift card, and it was just a lot of fun hanging out with the master stylist, from all the time. She's the master stylist for the Talbot stores. And I just had a good time. It was fun. I started to do a Sassy Saturday, and I have filmed like a couple of looks, but I didn't get finished. I don't think people realize how exhausting it really is to put on like about 6 or 7 different outfits. You got to take them and put accessories with them, pull out the shoes that you want to wear with it, pull out the handbags, film it, then editing goes into it. So I didn't get finished, but I am going to try to finish it this week. And I was thinking to myself if it was going to even be appropriate, because it's kind of transitioning, you know, some looks and how to transition. But I think it's going to be relevant still because a couple of people on their channels I saw they had snow. Gosh, it's April. Oh, happy April Fool. I should have come on and done something April Fool wise. Oh, and guess whose birthday it is? So let's wish her a big happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ella. Ella's birthday is today. And you know what is so funny? I'm going to put one more little swipe and then I'm going to leave it alone because it takes a long time for this clay to dry. And I wasn't thinking about that. I'm just slathering it on. But, oh, speaking of Ella, this was made for me for Christmas, for a Christmas present that I'm using today. At first, I got two for Christmas, and I wasn't using them too much because, of course, with the blue, I was thinking, okay, I don't want to have another, you know, outbreak because I wasn't sure what was causing it. But now that I know it's eczema and anything, the change in the weather, stress, anything can cause a flare-up. So I can use my makeup cloths now. But anyway, she sent me this picture. She was, and it's a little funny behind it. I'm always saying, because I don't know why, but I always get a bunch of bananas when I go to the store thinking, okay, one day I might just want like a little snack, or then I might just, you know, instead of eating, you know, something unhealthy, I might just want one for a snack, or I might want to pop one and make a smoothie or something. Well, I don't eat the bunch fast enough, and so they start getting old. So she was like, don't throw those bananas away, I'll take them. So now if they start like getting all the little brown dots and everything on them, and I see that they're getting old, I put them in the freezer. And then, like, you know, when she and I are together, I see her, or we do something together, I'll take a big baggie full of bananas. I just think that's so gross. So she sent me this picture, said, here's what I produce with your old nasty bananas. And I said, oh. Because she was talking about, oh no, they take it, you know, it makes the cake taste so much better, you know, when they have started to ripen like that. And I was like, okay, I get it now. Doesn't that cake look delicious? So I said all of that to say, happy birthday, Ella. And guys, make sure you send her some love down in the comment section. I don't know if she'll even watch or not, but we'll say it anyway. So then what else happened? I went to Target, and those tanks are really cute. They are so thin though, and I kept the black with the white trim. I kept the gray, pink, and I think a solid black. And I'm going to keep them. Well, I have to now because I've already laundered them. You know how I am. I have to wash stuff before I wear it. But I'm going to just wear those like under a jacket or under like a shirt. But I think I'm still going to get a black and a white from Talbot's. That cotton is so thick and substantial. You don't see through those at all. And it's just a difference in quality. It really is. But I think I might get a black and a white. Yeah, because I do like the racer cut. It's kind of like yeah, I guess it's a racer cut. But I just think that I'm going to get the two from Talbot's to wear like when I'm wearing like a more of a suit look. And the others, just my everyday wear. But anyway, trying to think what else happened. This is why I'm going to put in a little clip of something that I made earlier, because I know that I don't have like a lot to say, but you know, you all have told me you do like when I come and do Mask Monday, so I'm trying my best. I think my little fan is back there. Got the little hand fan that Sheila gifted me, and one I got from Kim, this manual. But anyway, I'll do without the fan, or I'm trying to think of too many things at once and then I get stuck. Because it was something else. Oh, I know what it was I was going to tell you. You know, I've been doing so well about not shopping and just wearing, what I have in my closet. Well, over the weekend, Ashley Stewart just got the best of me. And I really didn't like shop. I just bought a couple of things. But they're going to be perfect for my trip to West Virginia. I'm not going to West Virginia, to Michigan in the latter part of summer. My brother is going to have us out there. So when those two outfits come in, I will show them to you. But anyway, they were doing 50% off, half off their whole site. I got a couple of things. Before I knew it, my finger was clicking. But anyway, I haven't bought anything in a long time. So that was, and you guys know how I shop anyway. Now, the one thing I am kind of ticked with Ashley Stewart about is, yesterday for Easter, they had the nerve to pop up to take an additional $15 off if your purchase was at least $75. I was thinking, that could have paid for my shipping. Hey, it is what it is. So, and it has been so hot here. And then we had some rain. So my grass is just like getting so ready to be cut. Which brings me to this. Can you believe I'm looking for another lawn service? I don't understand. I can't keep people. They come maybe 3 or 4 times and then they just stop. What's with these people not wanting to work now? They want, I don't know, what is it? They're wanting to pay a bill or something and then they move on. I don't know. But I've had about 3 different lawn services last year. So now I've come around for spring and it's time. I've got to get that grass cut. Definitely don't want the association talking to me about it. But what I was going to tell you is, while this is drying, I wanted to throw in some other content. Now, I want you to understand, I am not like a chef by any means or anything like that. That's not my passion. But I saw a young lady on Instagram, and so she was talking about when you have, vegetables in your refrigerator that you see are starting to go bad. Don't let them go bad. Just take them all, cut them up, put them in a pot, put some seasoning in, boil it down, cool it off, and then freeze it and have, your stock for, veggie, where you have your own veggie broth, or even like to make a soup. So I thought I would just make a soup. So what I did is I had like about a half a bag of kale that I had not eaten yet, because I had cooked some one day with spinach and had it for a couple of days, but I still had like a half a bag left. So I took the kale, I had an onion that was starting to get a little soft, and so I took some cans of beans that I had in the pantry, and I thought, let me just make a bean soup. So what I'm going to do while this is drying, I'm just going to show you the soup that I made. Now, here's the kicker for it. I'm still going to have to put probably over half of it in the freezer. I think because when I was coming up, there were 7 children. When I used to help my mom cook, I used to, have to fix for a bunch of people, with 3 brothers that like to eat. I can't get past cooking like I'm cooking for a family, I guess. I don't know, because I don't cook like a little bit. So anyway, it was in the crock pot. It turned out so delicious. The only thing that I'm thinking of tweaking is either that Tony's, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, the Tony's Creole seasoning and the veggie broth. I'm either going to have to go with the low sodium veggie broth, or don't use it at all, just use water or just a little bit of the Tony's, because when you start cutting like sugar and salt out of your diet, and then you eat something like that, you can taste it is so salty. So, and I only put like a little bit, but I did have the regular veggie broth. Anyway, let me show you the bean soup. And then by the time we come back, I should be all dry and we should be ready to wash it off and end this Mask Monday. You know what? I just had some very simple ingredients. So I just took some pinto beans that I had in the pantry, combined it with some Great Northern beans, veggie broth. You have to watch that because it's salty. Then I had about a half a bag of kale still left over. Some lima beans. Half of an onion. And then I just combined it with some Italian seasoning, salt. Well, no, I didn't put any salt, but I put pepper. Added a little bit of garlic powder. Tony's Creole seasoning. You have to put just a tiny bit of that because it makes it very salty. So I just took and chopped up the onion into little tiny cubes. And then I took my kale, chopped it up. Now for the kale, I did let it cook about an hour before I started adding everything else because I like for my kale to be nice and soft. And so even in the crock pot, you got to give it at least about an hour or so because the onions and beans, they don't take much time in the crock pot to cook. So just made sure that I chopped everything nice and finely. Got it ready for the crock pot. Let me show you something I had set out for Easter. Aren't my eggs absolutely pretty? All right, so let's get this in. And then while that was cooking, I decided to have a little snack. I don't even like sweet potatoes, but I take the lazy way out. I just scrub them clean, pop them into a pan of water, and cook them down. And then look, the skin will peel right off. So that's my lazy way of cooking them. My doctor said that the sweet potatoes are much better than white, so I do try to have one. And they do keep you full, but I don't care for sweet potatoes. So I just mash them up. Sometimes I put a little plant-based butter on them, but for me, I just kind of mash them up like mashed potatoes, sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on, and I have that for a little snack while the kale is cooking down. So then I added the beans in. And as you can see, it turned out pretty good. You see the kale is nice and soft now. And I just added the beans. And I added a little bit of red pepper flakes. It made it a little spicy. Doesn't that look yummy? So all I did was I did scoop out some beans into a bowl and I kind of pureed them and put them back in the pot so it kind of made the broth a little bit thick. You would have thought I was feeding the whole neighborhood. It was as much as it cooked up. But it ended up being nice and yummy. Had good pieces of chunks of kale in it with the different kinds of beans and lima beans. It was very healthy. Yum. Oh, this feels so good. Oh, this feels so good. And actually my skin feels so soft. I did little shaving You all tell me if you use the little I use the Lady Shake. They're like for your skin, and it leaves your skin so soft because I don't know. You know what? I feel exhausted, but and I haven't done anything yet. I'm just starting my day. But tell me what you thought about the soup. And if you are going to do something like that, you could just take your vegetables and chop them all up, put a little seasoning, put um, broth or water, and just make like a whole vegetable soup. That's going to be perfect because I've got bean soup now in the in the freezer. So on a day when it's dreary outside and I just don't feel like doing any cooking or anything, I can just take it out, thaw it out. Because I put it in individual pouches, like for servings. Because I learned the hard way, don't just put it in one big container and put it in there. Because then you have the same problem. When you unthaw it, then you've got all this soup. So I put it in little individual containers. So that's going to do it for Mask Monday. I truly appreciate your coming by to spend some of your day with me. Make sure that you check out the other ladies too. And get out, enjoy your day. It's supposed to be nice and sunny today. So I have a couple of errands to run, so I think I'll get dressed. I've already showered, but I'll put on a little bit of makeup. I've gotten so I don't even put makeup on. Is that bad? I don't know. I've gotten so lazy since retiring, but I've got to snap out of it. But anyway, have a great one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Give it a thumbs up. Stay safe, stay healthy, and definitely keep it sassy.